Let's continue with the Fall of X storyline. We're gonna recap X-Men number 25. Spoilers and also violence. This issue starts with a cute little flashback. Kate Pryde is expressing frustrations because, as we know, she is the only mutant that can't access the gates, and it makes her feel not of Krakoa. Fast forward to a few weeks ago, this looks like right after the Hellfire Gala. Kitty is stopping by the former Xavier School for the Gifted. Look at her school, it's so sad. This used to be our playground. From inside the floors, she retrieves these two katana, and they have this cute little note attached. Pause to read. If you know, you know. The mask is back on. Shadowcat has clocked in. Meanwhile, Dr. Stasis has really convinced humans that mutants are the worst, and that the gala was this horrible human massacre that Orchis was just too late to prevent. And then all the mutants got away. He's given press conferences just lying. But as was Jean's plan, he believes Firestar was a part of Orchis the entire time. So he's parading her around like one of the good ones. Look how the gates to Krakoa no longer work. Also, we're being super humane to the mutants left behind that peacefully surrender. We're definitely not abandoning them on random planets or forcing them into gene therapy. Now we're at a facility, and Dr. Stasis is talking a little bit too loudly for someone with hair that greasy and a widow's peak that strong. You have to choose one. Talking about, oh, I was worried that you stumbled out of your treehouse too hard. Oh, your broken back. We can still help each other. Take all your mutants and go to Mars. And also back up our lie about the mutant massacre. Does he not know who he's talking to? Scott Matthew Summers does not negotiate with bitches. Man said you both with your weak ass collar. Do you know what my squad is finna do to you? And that is very understandable energy, because after they massacred this man's people, killed his wife, and broke his back, they stitched this man's eyes. Shut up! Meanwhile, we have some surviving X-Men hiding out in the sewer. The main takeaway from these panels is that Shadowcat has been very distant. She's rocking the very short Jennifer Lopez and enough haircut, so you know that she's been getting busy. And she's still the only person at this point that can access the Krakoan gates, so she is very valuable to the mission. She can also use the gates to get to Araco, where a bunch of mutants were dropped off, but they're not safe there. They do not belong there. So side note, maybe Charles didn't put them through a meat grinder like he thought he did, but I think that he should actually continue to believe that for a while. Like, carry the weight of that guilt. I feel like that would be really good for him, actually. Shadowcat tells one of the abandoned mutants, you didn't see me, so don't say nothing. But also, I'm gonna need a count of every mutant that's here and what your powers are. Help is coming. I don't know when. You're all X-Men now. Forge is still alive, but he used Krakoan technology to lock away the children of the Vault. They're free now, and they definitely want to murder the X-Men, but that's a problem for another comic. Please look at Emma Frost try to cosplay a basic bitch. She is so unserious. A few weeks ago, she took Kamala Khan back home and used her power to wipe away all memory and medical records of Kamala ever dying, because that's super heavy, bro. Can she do that with my trauma, please? And Emma is like, stay low. Don't associate with mutants or X-Men. This shit is too raw. Back to present day, and Kamala is not a good listener, because here she is. And she says what's happening to mutants is wrong. Even if I didn't have an X gene, I'm rocking with y'all. The X-Men have some allies, some familiar faces. And once again, please look at Emma. Ma'am. At the end of the gross sewer meeting, Emma pulls Kate to the side, and she's like, girl, what happened when you fell through the gate at the end of the last episode? You never told us. And y'all, oh my god. So remember, at the end of the Hellfire Gala, some mutants escaped. She fell through the portal when she wasn't supposed to, and she's surrounded by like 10 Orchis men. And she says, this is your last chance. Surrender. Look at her face. She's not playing. Not them laughing at her. Oh, you simple fools. One tries to put a bullet through her head. She puts the whole gun through his. She realizes that no one knows that she is the only mutant that can access the gates, and that is a secret worth killing for. She throws this man through another man. They are one man now. Put this man through the roof, but not before she kicked him in the nuts. She put grenades in these men. And this guy, he was finna run his mouth, so she phased his clothing into his throat. Say something now, bitch. Speak. After she forces this man's heart out through his back, this man is like, no, wait, stop. The X-Men saved me. She says that's what the X-Men do. They save everyone, even their enemies. A shame those X-Men are dead now. And she breaks his neck. Crack! She takes a moment to breathe and cry it out, which you have to do sometimes. And then she hides the body by phasing them into the roof, which you also have to do sometimes. But in the present day, she just tells Emma like nothing really happened. And also, I don't need y'all's help. I'm gonna go kill Firestar. You in danger, girl. Ooh, that's a lot. We just gonna have to see what happens next.